U2TV post-game report here with the winning coach, the Hall of Fame coach, Bowman of Mekeel Christian Academy. Coach, the game was out of reach very early. When the games like that, what are you trying to get across to your teams when, you know, it's like really in hand already that soon?
Yeah. Well, for us this year, the challenge has been being consistent in our play. We've got several young players, several freshmen and sophomores out there, and this year, being consistent and finishing games has been a challenge for us. So we've had our last two games were one-possession games where we just weren't able to execute on both ends of the floor. So for us, it was, can we take that next step as a team? Can we continue to, you can get a lead, can you maintain that lead? Can you build on that lead? Can you continue to do the things that got you there? So tonight we did a good job with that.
I thought your starting five did a fabulous job. They got a little, their connectivity is wonderful to see from such a short, young team. How do you get that to happen with such a young team so quick?
Well, one, they're good players, for sure. That really helps. But they're also very coachable. And they're willing to play hard for one another, and they're unselfish. And when you're willing to share the ball, and you don't care who gets the glory, good things can happen. The youth is always going to be there, so mistakes will be there. And we're working on, if you make a mistake, just don't compound it. Don't let it turn into 3 or 4. And tonight, as any night, we made several mistakes, but we got on to the next play quickly. And so there was a good cohesiveness, I thought, on both ends. Really sharing the ball on one end and defensively understanding what we were trying to do. I thought the kids did a great job tonight on King, who's a really great player, great shooter. He had 5 tonight, and I think between Kim and Orion and Caleb at times just did a really good job defending him.
So what do you do when you get a team? Talk to me about assessment of this team. So you have a team that come in, you're used to having, quality squads, but you have a younger squad this year. How do you assess them and where they're at when they come in and now how they're progressing and getting better? How would you judge that? What would you give that A, B, C? Yeah. What are some of the dynamics that goes into that?
Yeah. Well, incomplete at this point. it's still early from that. So we're trending up this week. It's been a good week of hard work. We took a couple tough one-possession losses, and the kids are right back the next day. No one's deflecting blame. They're accepting hard coaching. They're accepting responsibility. And so when I see that character in them as players, I feel pretty good about it. So, we got actually a lot of our season to go. We have several games to go. So hopefully we can continue on both ends to mesh. And the season's long. We say, listen, we're going to be better players than we were when we start. You're going to develop as a player through hard work. As a team, it's just this journey to how good can we be at the end of the year. The worst thing is peaking early. And we clearly haven't done that. So we're going to hopefully keep trending that way.
So what are your thoughts now? Because having said that, you guys could have played in the double A's years with the kind of squads you had. You're in the double A's now. So what is your mindset on that challenge coming up? Is it any different from you, any approach, or any different type of mindset?
Well, it's different. It would have been nice last year with 8 seniors. They're all gone. So we're dealing with the young guys. But I think your mindset is the same. Every team in Section 2 is trying to peak this time of year. You're trying to build and play your best basketball, mid-February. So I think our best basketball is ahead of us. And, at this point, we're not looking at other people. We're not looking at teams. It's a matter of just looking at ourselves and measuring what we can do against our what's our best game. We haven't played our best game yet, we don't believe. So hopefully that's ahead of us. If we continue to work hard and be unselfish, then we have a chance.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Coach, you guys do a terrific job here. You're a technician. I tell you, tactician, all of those things with watching you guys play and the way you guys play together. It's a pleasure watching you guys. Great job here.
Well, we appreciate that, and it helps when you have great players and great families at Mekeel. So I'm really blessed and appreciate you guys coming down tonight. Thank you very much.
We appreciate your accommodations.